Well, this is a response, or more of a follow-up video of the Christian, my reply to a Christian message to atheists. And just to clear out a few things, there has been a huge dispute between two users on my comment section. It spanned over pages and pages of comments, at least six pages, on a video with 79 views. Well, I'm not going to address the whole dispute. That's between them, and if you want to read it, come to my video. I'll link it in the description. But I want to reply to the initial comment by Colibri Anna, and it reads as follows. Jesus Christ, no pun intended. Atheists like you are so bitter, intolerant, and arrogant. Concerning the last part of your rant, I'll have you know that 75% of charities are religious. So, what about helping people? Well, first of all, you claim that I am bitter, intolerant, and arrogant. Well, to a degree. I am intolerant of arrogance, and the original video was arrogant. She is claiming that she is talking on the behalf of God, and the reason I was watching her was because I was drawn to her by God. And it's rather arrogant to claim that you are here to speak on behalf of your God. I mean, if God is all powerful, he can reach me himself, and he don't need that woman to be his spokeswoman. You get what I mean. And that was not the reason I watched it. It was because well, I can't really tell why it was, but I really disagree with her. That's something different. And yeah, and I found what she was saying a bit intolerant. She doesn't accept that people hold different ideas than her, and that, well, I find that pretty amusing. And well, now I'm going to address the most important issue in that comment, and that was the issue about religious charities. Yes, I do agree. I know that a lot of I don't know about the figures. I'm not going to debate about that. And that was basically the whole, or the main issue of the dispute between the two users on my comment section. But I don't care about the figures. I know that there is a lot of religious charities, and I'm not going to try to deny that at all. But my point is that a lot of Christian charities and religious charities in total is combined with spreading the given religion. And I find that to be a problem. There is also charities, religious charities and Christian charities, who don't do that. And I think it's very important when you do charity and when you do charitable work to stay neutral in religious matters, or in political, not necessarily political, but at least religious matters and matters of life stance, because you just can't be kind to people simply because you want something back. You need to be kind to people and respecting them as the people they are, and respecting their ability to choose what's right for themselves. And that has nothing to do with me being intolerant. I want charities to be tolerant of the religious views of those they are offering help. And the other point about mentioning religious charities is also the point that a lot of religious charities do more harm than good. For instance, the way the Catholic Church has been working in Africa. And I mentioned also a lot of Christian churches in Africa who actually burn children for being witches. And I think I should be allowed to address those issues without being called intolerant or bitter. I think it's very important. And also a lot of Christian and other religious people have been addressing these issues because they are important issues. Children down to the age of 5, 6, 7 years old are being killed and mutilated because they are accused of being witches. And the other big issue is how a lot of churches actually claim to be able to cure HIV and AIDS, and people believe that they are cured of HIV and AIDS. Imagine what happens with these people. They can go around and maybe marry someone and give HIV to their spouse, and it's a very serious problem. And of course, how the Catholic Church has been banning condoms and been contributing in the spreading of HIV and AIDS. It's, well, it speaks for itself. So next time, try to think it more through. I'm sorry this video was a bit stuttering because, well, it was on the fly. I didn't prepare for it at all. But yeah.